Well, hey, how's it going? Ramon Dees here. Real quick, I thought I would go on and record a brief video introduction to Trello, using Trello, because if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you're one of my clients with 48 Days Marketing Coach, and this is what we're using at this point in time to manage projects and really facilitate communication so that we can all be on the same page, okay? So I'm going to create a new board. Okay. Now, what you will find whenever you log into Trello is this is how I like to manage Trello. Now, this is a board, okay? And what I'm creating right now is it says add a list. So this is a to-do list. Then we're going to have a doing list, a done list, a messages and files list, and then an ongoing list. Okay, because this is how I like to organize projects. We have things to do, we have things that we are doing, we have things that are done. There will always be messages and files that are being transferred back and forth between us. And then there's some ongoing activities that need to be happening anytime we're working on a marketing project to make sure that your actual goals and objectives can be met. Okay. So as an example, to do, we may need to schedule the initial strategy call. Hit enter. Now there's a misspelling there, so you can just type it, come up here, put your mouse, delete, hit enter. There we go. Okay, again, right now what I am doing is I was making a few typos. I just wanted to create a short list of cards so that you could see exactly how this works. So we've got a board, which is the entire screen that we're looking at. We've got lists, and on each list is a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 cards on this list, on the to-do list. So what I will be doing is I will be creating initially a list of items to do for you. And sometimes there will be things that you need to do. Sometimes there will be things that I need to do separately and independent of each other, always working toward the goal and the objective that you have within your business for growth and development. Now, when you come into Trello, when you see something here, if I have created a list like, here's a good one. Okay, one of the things that I do with clients is a financial forecasting session. So when doing that, there will be an attachment, and I trust, let's see. Okay, so I just uploaded and it just said finished up here really quickly. It's a small attachment, so it uploads very quickly. So when I close that card, what you will see is you will see an attachment is here. Okay, so when it says prepare for financial forecast, let's say you are, and unfortunately, well, here, that's what I'll do to make it easy. I'm going to invite myself. Okay. DP. Okay, so I just sent, that's funny. I didn't realize that would happen. I just sent myself an invite to another email address, and now I show up as an invited member. So if this is your board, okay, if you're the client, then if I'm assigning something for you to do, what I will do is I will make sure that I tag you. So there are a couple ways to do that. I can add you as the demo person to that card. And if I add myself, then you see 2 headshots are going to show up. Now, if you don't have a headshot, then just your initials will show up there. Okay. Something else that I will also do is @DE. Okay. As soon as I start typing DE for demo, the first name, then it brings up demo person, the other individual that's been added to this board. So now this is how I make sure that you're notified. This is how you need to make sure I'm notified anytime you're putting a note inside of Trello. So then after you do the @ what I typically like to do is hit enter twice and then type whatever. All right. Now I can, and if you want to upload something, you can upload, add an attachment right here. So again, I'll just go up. Let's go marketing strategy coaching, customer avatar worksheet, finished. Okay. Now notice the attachments are all showing up here. I'm going to click save, but note the attachment is also here with the note. Okay. Now, the other thing that I do want to mention is there can be multiple members. Okay. So if you, within your company, you have a team of 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 people, there may be 5 people assigned to the marketing team, and all of them may need to be on the board. Okay. So then we just need to make sure that we go in and we invite everyone. Well, they have to be invited by clicking here and then do the invite, put in their email address, type their name, and hit save, and then they will be invited. Now, once you come in, and if I've assigned something to you to do, once you come in and get started, what I'm asking you to do is take this card and move it. That lets me know that you've come in, you've gotten access to what I placed on this list, on the to-do list, and you've gotten started. And the way we both know you've gotten started is you've moved it to doing. I will be responsible to do the same thing. If there's something you need me to do, then you would task for Ramon, enter, click it. You can do, well, I'm logged in, so I can't tag myself, but you would tag me. Okay. So assuming this is my name, you're tagging me, and then you put a note, then you hit save. Now Trello is going to notify me. I get an immediate notification inside of my app. Okay. Now I do encourage download the Trello app from the App Store, Android, Apple, either one. There's an app for both types of phones. All right. Any item that needs a due date, select the date, the time, hit save. And there you have it. There's a due date. Now, the other thing to remember, and here it is, if you need to change the due date, it can be changed. If we move this to today at 3 p.m., which is only less than an hour away, notice what happens. It's due soon. Now, once it goes past 3 p.m., this yellow will turn red, showing that it's overdue. When tasks have been done, let's move them to the done stage. And for messages and files, especially for coaching calls, I will just create something here, a card. And I would typically do a coaching call 1, or I will say coaching call December 15th. And then I will come in and I will upload the recording from Uber Conference. So that way you can have the replay and access it as much as you need it. Ongoing would be things like social media, content, creation and distribution. Just remember something I needed to do for today. Okay. That way, whenever you come into Trello, because we all get bombarded by a lot of different things. So what I envision is this as a tool to help you and I stay on task. So when there are 2, 3, 4 different things that need to be done, well, if you have a list in here, then every day when you come in, you know, this might be something that says, this might be, okay. And then you can also put a description here. Absolutely. You can put a description. So now that's a daily task. This might be a weekly task. And, you know, you might have a monthly task. Let's say if these are thank you cards. But again, this is designed to facilitate the flow of communication and workflow on a day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out basis, so that the tasks and objectives, goals and objectives, can be achieved with the least amount of stress that's realistic when you are owning, managing, leading, and running a business. Okay. So for the most part, that's it. Don't want this to be too long. It's a 12-minute video at this point, but just wanted to give a really quick overview of how we utilize Trello. And one of the most important things I found, as long as we're tagging one another when we're coming in, making updates. And the other big thing is, as you're moving through the stages, you want to make sure you're moving cards accordingly. And then once cards get over here to the done list, you know, I haven't decided when and how frequently, but at some point I will come in, and you can either archive it from the very front by clicking that pencil, or you can click the entire card, come over here, you can click archive here, and in certain cases, share. Let's see, there's a link, embed, email for this card, or you can delete the card altogether. All right. So I trust that has been helpful and beneficial. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. If I get enough questions and I see that I've left something out that would really be helpful, I will re-record the video because I want to, again, I want this to be something that helps to be a great use of your time, so that we can accomplish your goals of business growth, and you can achieve the time and financial freedom that you're looking for as an entrepreneur. All right. Hey, appreciate your time. Make it a great day.